slapped me. Bro.
The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late. Mics are open, episode 81. 81?
81, bro.
All right, my name's G Money.
And the young.
And Big C.
Fam, let me tell you, I don't know who listens to this podcast, but like during this week, I literally just said to guys, what do you want us to talk about on this episode of The Mics Are Open? And let me tell you, there are some, somebody wants to talk about period sex. No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
All right, Andy, tell me, what's your experience with period sex?
No, I haven't had an experience with period sex.
Shut up. Right,
No.
Moving swiftly on.
I see how much people detest
Bruh.
period sex.
No, listen, the mics are open. Since you guys have already
Talked
brought it
about
up,
it. Yeah,
and we
might
said,
as well.
and we
I have-
said, you know what I
have
mean?
no
We'd-
experience in that.
Cool.
And
So
that's
you have no
okay.
experience. That's
okay.
you.
That's you.
Maintain.
Doesn't mean you can't talk about it, bro.
We'll talk finance. You have experience in that. Now, period sex. If you want to have it, fam, do it. If your partner wants to have it, you guys discuss. That's all on you. There's some people who actually love it. Fam,
Just like that, we're
if you
done.
like driving your car in the mud, well and good.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
That's
Just like
it.
that.
Right.
Or are you afraid of that?
Moving on.
Yeah, yours.
Moving on. Enjoy that, right? So, moving on, my people. So, this episode basically is us looking at your feedback and us, and everybody always leaves the kitchen blood clot door open. Can we close the kitchen door? Right. Thank you very much, Grouchy. So, this episode is all about us answering everything that you've sent to us. All right. There are other things as well. There's Andy's vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Andy's come back like Team Dark Skin.
Yo, you're the first
got a
person to
bit
spot that
darker.
out, bro. I hadn't even clocked it.
Because I was doing the lighting and I was like, you look black, rude boy.
I hadn't clocked it.
How was your break?
It was very zen. Zen is the word I can use. It
So in
was
short,
chill.
oh wow, that was a good break though.
Yeah,
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days, Monday
So,
till today.
Only one Simon says, Andy's on vacation with Milan chicks. Was that the case?
It's not my fault if I happen to be at the coast at the same time as other babes from Milan branch. So it's not my fault that we're there at the same time.
Oh, this is an actual story. Tell us more.
No,
Like for real.
No, like I found myself there. There was another babe from Milan over there, and I was like,
So you, okay,
nice to see
so you actually hung up with them? Hung out?
No, we did not hang out. Yeah, we met at the airport. We even were on the same flight, and we didn't know it.
Oh wow.
You're a
Yeah,
dark horse.
am I?
Didn't know that.
Didn't know that, bro.
Didn't know that at all.
Yeah,
Nice.
How?
yeah.
That's
So coast was good for you, yeah?
Yeah, just a solo trip. It's nice to take some time to yourself. And I remember the Monday minisode talking about the fact that maybe it was not the plan that I had envisioned, but you said, I'm there at the end of the day, so might just as well have fun and enjoy this
And have
day,
a good
which
time,
I
yeah.
did. Yeah, just taking time to yourself. It's nice.
No
Very
doubt,
reflective
man.
at the same
No
time.
doubt.
Yeah.
What are you struggling with? The same thing happens. Jesus Christ.
Is
what?
this
Really?
what we're doing?
Chill.
You're
I didn't have a
struggling.
drink.
You're struggling.
No, it's
to open
because
the
I don't
bottle.
want to pour it on your seats.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're supposed to hold.
Yeah,
the cup, bro.
but I'm opening it. That's
So
what
for those
he's
of you
supposed to
who
do.
are not watching, every week we seem to struggle opening bottles of bubbly. We shall see anyway.
No,
Hold
those
it
are
good.
good struggles, bro.
What?
Those are good struggles to have.
I hear that, man. I'm in a dark mood today, bro.
What the fuck? As in,
What
you're
one,
out here
baby,
shitting
wait.
on everybody, bro.
I'm not shitting on anyone. I'm just anyway.
Chill.
Let me just be quiet then.
Did you sleep okay? Let's talk about it.
I slept fine.
Your guy is actually concerned about you, bro.
Concerned about me for what?
One of the questions that people were asking. Yeah, maybe that's where we can start off. Yeah,
So these
How-
mugs are supposed to turn what? This is cold,
when it's hot though, is it?
This nigga is drinking champagne out of a coffee mug.
There were no. Tell
Bro,
me what the
Yeah,
champagne
that's what
glasses
I'm
are.
Champagne flutes in the cupboard.
I didn't know.
No, not that you
Fam,
did. I
it's
even
fine.
asked you before the
It's-
podcast
bro,
started.
you know
This is
what?
what you're doing.
It's Monday. It's fine. Drink your champagne out of the coffee mug, bro. It's okay.
It's
You
okay.
saying, Andy?
Yeah. Someone asked like how you've gotten through your week or how you're getting through your week because it's been rough for them as I think they can feel your energy because you don't hide some things. You know, if you're not having the easiest of weeks, the best of weeks, you put it out there. So how are you
Well-
getting through your week?
Let me tell you how I'm getting through my week. I have 8 days of annual leave left, and I've worked 7 days where there have been national holidays. Add those together, that is 15 days. So probably from the 9th of December, I don't plan to be anywhere near a radio studio.
Yo, fam, I even forgot about the holidays.
Hey, you're mad, fam.
Oh, there's 7.
Look on the whiteboard. I added them up. Look, Good Friday,
Oh, wow.
Easter Monday, Labor Day, Madaraka Day, Mashuja. There was a couple Eid days there from the
Man's
Muslims
ready.
as well.
You're
I'm
ready
not
to come
losing
collecting.
None of my holidays that I've worked. So I'm about to go and leave. That's what I know.
That's dope.
But I'm good. It's been a good week. I'm a bit under the weather. Some kind of flu vibe. That's why I'm sitting so far from you guys, just in case it's COVID. And yeah, make it look feel happy.
You don't just drop that and move on like you didn't just say that,
Yo,
bro.
so it's mad. It's like it ain't no COVID symptoms because pizza still tastes good, alcohol still tastes good.
But this is what? Day what?
Me
Day
feeling sick.
2.
About 3 days.
Day 3.
Man,
What?
the fuck?
Look how far away from me you are.
Fam, we're breathing the same air, bro.
So listen, the team that stays together,
Let me tell
dies
you.
together,
Let me just-
get sick together, everything.
I'm not ready. Fam, imagine 14 days of solitude.
Bro,
That would be tough.
But he's tried
the
it,
way
bro.
my life is set up right
You'd
now,
be all right.
I'd be so fine
You'd
with
be
that,
good.
right?
14 days,
As
because
in, let's start tomorrow, blood.
fam, like, the craziest thing is I've been talking to people. It's now gotten to a point where I know so many people who have COVID, who either currently have it, have had it, or are going through it. Someone just told me, fam, I'm going through the motions. I just discovered that a friend I was hanging out with this past weekend has COVID.
I just read the same, actually the
Yeah.
same.
You can't do that, fam.
No.
like you-
someone, they told me that they've now started to isolate way before they even get all the symptoms, right?
You guys weren't physically at the
No,
same place.
not me. Someone,
Yes,
Andy.
yes. So
Yeah.
I'm asking you, this person telling you that.
No,
was-
no.
Were they telling you that when you were
No,
in
it
the
was
same
just,
place
when you're
physically?
checking up on someone. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
You
let
get-
me tell you
Yeah.
something, right? I
Yeah.
was supposed to hang out with a pal of mine on Sunday, right? It's like, yo, gotta take a rain check, not feeling 100%. I'm like, cool, man. So anyway, to get a message today, like, remember when I said I was sick the other day? Man, last night I had some crazy fever, chills, and a severe headache. I had to go to the A&E at midnight. I think it's COVID. Done my test. Just got a message saying, yep, it's positive.
Fam, that's it.
Fam, that's
bullet,
the
bro.
order of the day,
It's
bro.
now it like
Dodge
that,
the
bro.
bullet,
As
bro.
in, you're probably supposed to have a business meeting. Fam, you'd call this guy. He's just like, yo, I'm feeling a bit under the weather. That's what everybody's saying.
Right.
No one's really admitting and saying, I've got COVID. Someone's away for like a week and a half. You're like, what the
It comes
fuck?
with stigma, bro. You can't just put it. It comes with a lot of
But
stigma.
actually, that's actually one of the things that people wanted to talk about on the podcast
Yes.
this week.
Yes.
Like this whole thing of stigmatizing people with medical conditions. And at the moment, the number one platinum condition is COVID, right? So it's like COVID is out there, guys are getting it. How can you stigmatize someone for having COVID? Like
It's
Because of the
It's-
implications, bro.
But-
'Cause you imagine yourself getting COVID and everything else. That first of all, it's a very expensive virus to just have, from the test to the medication.
Oh, bro, at least the tests are now cheaper. By the way, if anyone's looking for a place to have tests, you did yours at Amref.
yeah.
That was 6,000, Bob?
5,700.
700.
That's-
Nairobi
yeah.
West, they've gone down.
No,
the
by the way-
good thing is they now even come to your house. If you want to take a sample.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can pick it up from your house. You don't
Big
need
up-
to go.
Big up Amref because let me tell you, that process was so painless. So yeah, big up Amref. So end of the day, but if somebody has COVID, and end of the day, we've lost so many people to COVID, and the guys who have lost their lives, commiseration if you've lost someone as well. But it's a nobody goes out there and says today I want to go and get COVID. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be a stigma towards it. You should just
They really should.
hope and pray not to get it.
But the sexiest thing in town is when you have it to actually post up about it. I've seen that. Then
Still sexy.
guys are doing that, bro.
Yo, I thought it was sexy at
but
first,
the
only.
one thing that I see a lot more people do is actually share after and say, I don't have it anymore. Because
Yeah.
fam, niggas ain't pulling up to your crib.
Still.
Guys are just like,
Like, Z, let me ask you this right now. Your friend, may he get better or she get better soon, yeah? 1 month down the line, they're like, hey, yo, fam, I'm all good. You can come through. Are you going?
Yeah, of course I am going. They're a doctor. They don't fucking know. If they don't know, don't like.
but anyway, fam,
If you're
have
a
you
doctor, you can invite me around, fam. It's fine.
but guys, let's be honest. Have you guys gotten to that point where, so this week, what's the company called? the drug manufacturers,
Pfizer.
right? They've come out and said, okay, cool, 90%. It looks like it's looking good. Fam, the UK have gone out and they're getting.
And America.
And America as well. Of course.
America bought like 100 million doses with the option to buy 500 million more doses.
The UK was about 40 million.
Yeah.
And you take about 2 doses and all of that. Fam, and they're talking about resumption in the UK to some semblance of normalcy.
Yeah, but
it's going to be sometime September next year.
But the question is, the guy who is the director, the CEO of Pfizer.
The guy who didn't even know this was happening last week Friday.
Yeah, the guy of Pfizer, who is actually, let me read exactly what's happened. He has sold, Pfizer's CEO sold 5.6 million in stock the day he announced the promising vaccine news.
Yo,
Yeah.
I would too. No, I actually would. Bro, that's a cash cow right there.
I don't know, bro. Would you take the vaccine
Yeah.
immediately?
No, of course. What do you mean immediately, bro? I'm in a third world country.
Like if it's available next
By the
month.
time it
Next
comes
month.
here, yes.
Yeah.
By the time it gets to Africa, to Kenya, to Nairobi, yes.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I actually would. Because it's going to
You
get to a
wouldn't.
point, bro. It's going to get to a point you won't be traveling nowhere without that vaccination.
I get that. I get all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get all of that. But I can just hear my Rastafarian uncle in Jamaica. He sent me a message at the start of COVID. Yo, don't take no vaccine. A Babylon system.
They're about to put a
Yo.
chip in you. Some
No,
shit
so
like that.
I don't
All
know.
the theories.
I don't know, man. I just don't know. I mean, obviously, if it gets to a point where like yellow fever, you have to have it to go to certain
It's like
countries.
polio, bro.
Bro, it's mad, bro.
Anthrax, all of these kind of things. It's just going to get to that point.
I think that eventually what will happen is you'll have a vaccine that is 100%, that is medically sound, medical. But for me, I don't know about the first batch, fam.
Fam,
Trial
you
and error.
know, we're thinking about it like we're in a first world country. Let's be real, guys, out here. The UK are talking about them getting it, getting to some sort of normalcy next year, September. We're here in Kenya. We're about to borrow more money. Did you see that article this week? Where are we gonna get money to buy the bloody? You know what I mean?
This first
These are the
vaccine.
important questions.
This first batch has got to be stored
Yeah.
below 70 degrees Celsius, like negative 70, minus 70.
So that's a tender to construct that.
Well, there you go.
Hey, Calvin.
Yo.
We jump on it.
Oh, man.
You know what's crazy? I actually got a business plan this week. The business plan that I got was something I never thought I'd ever do. You know, now that I'm out here, more hours to think about business.
Wow, more hours,
Fam,
innit?
I actually got.
Fam, I want you guys, don't say anything. Just read that message there at the bottom of what I'm seeing on my phone. Fam, I'm going on leave next week. By the way, some insider training. I just got a message. Where's my camera? I just got a message from my program controller, and I'll let you know what it says if you listen to the show tomorrow.
Well, anyway,
moving swiftly on.
so
Yeah.
I got one of the best business propositions this week. So there's a guy who runs a hospital and he's got land right next to the hospital. And he told me one of the things that a lot of people who actually own hospitals don't do is build mortuaries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you going to be that guy, Calvin?
Fam. No, and you know, he told me, look at all the hospitals around. Nairobi Hospital, the morgue right next to it.
Yeah.
When you go to Nairobi Women's, they don't have a morgue. When you go to who, most hospitals don't. So the guy was like, fam, I've got about 4 hospitals down in Eastlands and North. And he was like, here's the land. And he gave me the whole breakdown. And I was just like, niggas is always going to die, right?
Wow. Would you actually get into that?
Yeah, it's
That's good
business.
business,
As in, tell me, are there ever going to be bad days when you're running a morgue?
Hopefully, yeah, but not for you.
This is dark as fuck.
Exactly.
No,
It's
but it's a
bro.
business.
But I see your point because I think also that, you know, reference my brother, right? So my brother, for those of you who don't know, he's in the female hygiene product business. So
Yeah.
his company makes
Tampons, pads.
tampons, and those things. And end of the day, he will never not have customers.
Exactly.
You started to honeypot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout
You
out
know
to
what I mean?
Honeypot, you know what I mean?
So it's just
he's
one.
made his bag of that.
Exactly.
So if there's space to
It's hard to even talk about it,
build
bro.
a morgue.
No.
It's hard to talk about
Bro,
it.
why are you guys thinking about it so complicated? A morgue, it's just a lodging for dead people. Fam.
I'm sorry, we have hearts, bro.
Hotel dead.
Yeah.
Radisson Renew.
Bro, it really is. Guys just
Oh
come
my
in,
God.
they're a bit dead, they pass through.
They're a bit dead, yeah?
Well,
Right.
a bit dead. When I mean a bit dead is they were alive maybe a couple of days ago. Now they're dead,
Right.
but they're going to
But they're
be
not
dead
dead.
when they're in the grave. You know what I mean? Fam, why are we thinking about it? Bro, we were talking about caskets. You guys were so comfortable last week talking about them. These
I
are
know, but
actual
I mean,
things.
This is
But
something
I
different,
think that
bro.
if you're gonna build a morgue, you should just build it. You don't even talk and have a business plan.
I can't imagine
Just
waking
go to the bank
What
and say,
you
No, hold
mean?
up, hold up. This is the thing, yeah. When I wake up in the morning and I'm doing my prayer, I usually pray for you guys, and I pray for your businesses to flourish. Even your own individual, endeavors and all that. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to pray for your business to flourish, bro.
But you see
It's gonna be very hard.
the thing about this business, do you want some?
No, I'm good.
Or you DJing after this, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not drinking.
So here's the thing. You can't pray for my business if I'm running a morgue. You can pray for things like let there not be rain that's going to blow away the metallic shelter, those kind of things. But people,
Wait a minute. Did you just say that you can't pray for my business if you're running a morgue?
yeah. Like, what are you supposed to do? Have more people die or what? No, tell
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
What is
It's
the
gonna
actual
be hard for
prayer?
me to pray
What's
for
the
your
actual
business to
prayer
prosper.
for you? Think about it. Lord, I pray that Calvin's not hit his KPIs.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you
What
a
are your
question.
KPIs?
Key
Let me ask you a
performance
question.
indicators.
How many bodies?
Relax. Let me ask a question. So let's say you build this morgue, right?
Yeah.
You got like 100-seater, right? It's 100-body morgue, whatever.
Beds.
Beds, right?
Yeah.
You have this morgue, right? Obviously, you're not going to manage the morgue. You're going to have your team of professional, your guys. What they call those guys?
Small undertakers, morticians, yeah.
Morticians, right,
Yeah.
and stuff, right? So you own it. You're going to have your management level. You're going to have your morticians. Fam, when you do your staff appraisals, yeah? When you do your staff appraisals, yeah? Let me ask you this, right? What are the targets you're going to set for your team?
Yo, let me tell you, I've actually thought about this. This is the craziest thing about it. Fam, there's people who go out, when they're dead, bro. As in, they're not looking too good. But the makeup they get done on, their families are like, shit, this nigga actually look good. So those are the kind of KPIs we'll be looking at.
Wow.
How many people came? As in, we'll be asking for feedback. We'll ask the families, I know this is a sad time, but how do you think the body was treated?
Fucking hell.
You know what I'm saying?
I know this is a sad time, but I mean, come on,
Bro, as
He
in
looks
business
good, don't
is
he?
business.
He went out with a bag, bro.
Yeah, like, we could even provide things. Mortuaries have not thought about it. We could even partner with a store like Jade Collection.
What
Suits on the house.
Drip don't die.
Butter. You
Drip
know what I
don't
mean?
die.
Bro, you're going out, man, like me, if, knock on wood, I don't own a suit. If I needed a suit, right? I've just partnered with, bro, it's businesses, ecosystems coming together. People have to die. They have to be, Connie guys have been buried naked.
But the drip don't die.
Exactly.
You guys are
forever.
mad, fam.
I
So
love
I've really thought about it. This is the business. Imagine going to a bank. I just need 10 million to start this. They
These
will
are the
never
things you
say
think
no.
about during your free time.
Yeah.
Someone says I should remind Calvin to tell us the story he promised to tell us on how you suspended him from the show sometimes back. Quite a few people have asked to hear your suspension story for when you were suspended from the morning show. And people are also asking, what are you up to
What am I up to?
while you're off air? Let's
okay.
do the suspension story first.
So there used to be a thing that was called flight night.
Flight night.
Flight night. Flight night used to happen every 26th of December.
Yes.
So it was literally a concept that G and a couple of his friends had come up with where, at that point, like everybody gets leave. But the guys in the airline industry,
Right.
they're still grinding. But they should trademark that before some guys who listen to this start and
it-
throw.
Which is this?
Well, ain't nobody.
roughly?
This is 14.
This is
2014.
2014,
13, 14 thereabout.
We
Man.
used to do it every year.
Yeah, it used to be a lit one. So back in the day. So flight night, everything's going nice. I remember I check into the club. I don't know, man. The juice was the juice. Yeah,
It had set-
I think it was probably like vodka, Ciroc or something. You know, at that point, Ciroc was everywhere, right? So I think, yeah. Well, not I think. Now, you know, I can confidently talk about this. Yo, the juice was flowing. Fam, I got so faded. G was actually DJing. Fam, I blacked out.
at the club.
So this guy had to stop his set.
Oh my God, let me tell the story, bro. Let me tell the story. Let me pick up the story. So can you imagine, right? I'm there. I'm at the side of the DJ booth. We're upstairs at Skylux.
Yeah, it was
At
Skylux.
Oh, this was
right?
Skylux.
Skylux,
Skylux,
right?
Ah.
Yeah.
Getting ready for my set, right? Calvin is wasted.
So you hadn't even started playing.
I didn't even play yet. He's wasted.
You're such a waste man. Like the
as
party hasn't
in
even started.
As in wasted, as in
Lit,
thrown up.
lit.
Waste man.
I hadn't thrown up yet.
Oh, yeah, you hadn't thrown up yet. Okay,
facts,
sound.
facts.
You hadn't thrown up yet, right?
Yeah.
So what do? I go downstairs, right? And you know, by now, you know, I'm already mad.
Yeah.
I've gone downstairs.
Livid.
Calvin is, I'm like, I get a taxi man. And those days, you used to live at your mom's house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, listen, put him in a taxi, take this guy home, right? Guy goes in the taxi. But it goes. End the story.
He'll
Man,
be.
let me
How'd
tell
you
you.
leave me to go in a taxi first and
Fam.
foremost? Fam,
I said-
alone.
What if
in
something
Nairobi.
happened to you
Fam, they
and
never
you
used to
were
be Uber
unconscious?
back in the day. My man left me in a random.
I didn't leave you in a taxi. I put you in a taxi.
Yes, you put me in a taxi and left me there.
I love
How'd
it.
you want to
said-
put it?
No, I said, where do you live? Take him there. Wherever that
Yeah.
is, he says he lives. So far, anyway.
Who
Taxis,
told you to get wasted like that?
taxis,
Bro.
you haven't heard half the story. Taxi's gone. Taxi has gone.
You know Calvin is on the way home.
Calvin's on the way home. I've
Let me
gone back
start
to the DJ
DJing.
booth.
Na, na, na,
I'm
na, 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 na.
mad. I'm mad, bro. In 10 minutes or 15 minutes into my set, the taxi, I look to the side, I see the taxi man and he's like, Buddha, shaking me. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I've brought your friend back.
Huh?
He's got sick all over my car.
Return to sender.
He doesn't know where he lives. I don't know. Were you there that night?
Calvin una
Oh, I
bad.
wasn't there that night.
I was not.
So let me tell you now. Picture me having to leave the set once again.
15 minutes into it.
50 minutes into my set. I think I can't remember who I was DJing with that night. Go downstairs. This guy has got sick all over the back of the fucking taxi. He's out of the taxi now, leaned up against a lamppost. His shirt is all wet. I have to give the taxi man money.
Yo, fam, but not just a shirt. It was
I-
a polo sweatshirt, bro.
Polo sweatshirt, all
Grey.
all the grey and blue.
Grey and blue.
Let me try and find a picture for Grouchy when he's editing, right?
Yeah.
He is cut, like completely out of it. This time now, I've got to give the man money to go and fucking wash the back of his car.
Plus the ride.
Bro, let me tell you, bro. I gave Calvin some slaps that night. There was even a chick who was there who was
Let him put
slapping
his hands
him
on
too.
you.
I know. Bro, not only did he.
Pow!
Let's speak on the mic.
Pow! Gave this guy some slaps.
Are you
You're
serious?
terrible
Are you
for
hearing
that, man,
the
but I'll
moral
allow
of this
it.
story?
I'll
The
allow
moral
it.
of the story. He put me in a taxi. You get in my state. This is how you treat your boys.
And then after that-
he proceeded to put his hands on me.
Slapped you.
He slapped me.
So then, I can't remember.
This is a cold case. That file is in Central.
So
Need to-
after he's been sick, you know you've been sick and now you've drunk water, you feel kind of whatever. I don't know what happened. Now we have to leave because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
How was
And
your
we
set?
have radio.
In the morning,
What
imagine.
set? Set done, set mash up.
How much was that gig?
I didn't even know it was my gig, so I wasn't
Oh,
really
yeah,
stressed,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Put this guy in my car. We go to Baricho Road, Amber House, the first place on Homeboys Road.
The
At
lounge.
Radio. And they have a lounge.
There was no time for going
So
home.
in the lounge, no time for going home. In the lounge in Baricho Road had no windows.
Yeah. Duck.
So once you turn off the lights in there, so he's crashed out on one sofa. I'm crashed out on one sofa. For me, I wake up now. It's 5 to 6. I walk into the studio next door. This nigga tries to come and go on air.
In his state.
I'm like, Where the fuck are you going?
Hold up, in the same clothes. He
In
was
the same fucking
bro,
clothes.
slap, bro.
I'm like, where
No,
the fuck
yo,
are
that's
you
what you
going?
call professionalism, fam.
No,
no,
when
yes,
the
then,
contrary-
fam. Let me. Kelvin's calling me, bro. Let me tell you, if you're a soldier, people have been shot. You got blood all over. You go into the fucking warfield. That is what I was doing.
You don't need to be a liability in the warfield,
I know
bro.
the
You need to be
warfield
an
war.
asset.
And you know the worst.
You are a liability, bro.
You know the worst thing about it is by now his buzz is beginning to clear. So he's walked into the studio like nothing is wrong. I'm like, where the fuck are you going? You're suspended. Fuck off. Go home. Think about your life.
All because of a night. I didn't even fuck up on the radio.
He
It was
slapped
just
you, bro.
I know.
At least you should have let you go on there because he slapped you, bro.
I gave back you get some good slaps though. Power some good slaps.
So,
that's the
yeah.
And you
story.
let random strangers slap you, bro.
So yeah. So anyway, I got
Some chick, I can't
suspended.
remember. I think she knew you though.
Della was there as well.
Did Della
But
slap you?
Della didn't slap you.
Yeah,
though.
Della's good. Shout
The
out
chick
Della.
who slapped you, maybe she just wanted to slap you. I don't know.
Or you
Yeah.
did something to her?
Nah, bro. Anyway, that was a good night.
was a terrible
It was a. So that picture, you know, the best thing about it is that picture has haunted me. It's one of those. It's like fucking porn. You know when you send your ex and they always leak it
Every year.
This fucker used to have a fucking anniversary for it. He'd always post it.
anniversary.
Yeah, I even got to the point.
Yeah,
I told him, listen. Bruh, I'd be out here repping some brat. You remember that conversation?
Stop. Do you know what?
was concerned about his bag.
Whenever someone posts something that Calvin doesn't like, he says the same thing. You know, I'd be out here repping brands now. Man's out here in the streets, you know. I'm gonna post it again tomorrow.
No.
Right. Moving swiftly on, right? Wangari _Gachera, what's going on, girl? She says, what healthy male friendship should look like. Stop. I want everyone to look at the camera, the wide angle. Which one is that one? That one there?
That's the white.
Everyone look at the camera. So Wangari Gachera _Gachera. This is how healthy male friendships look.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly.
Not
on.
what Jen Calvin had before, back in 2013, 2014.
When I was slapping him.
When you're slapping him. Nah, that's not
But
a
he
healthy
deserved it
friendship.
though.
Out on
That's
the
a
road.
toxic friendship, bro.
Right. Kemi is asking, friends with benefits, what are the terms and conditions?
20
Is that a
marks.
cough there? But at least there's some phlegm, so your chest is okay. How are you feeling?
Still.
Who are you two? Yo, get the log out of your eye fast. So, friends with benefits. Where do you guys want to begin?
Terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions. Is there first and foremost, is there an age limit for friends with benefits? I feel like it's
No.
something that you do more in your 20s. But
Or
it's
like the period where you get yourself into that kind of space.
yeah, I feel like it's something. I was watching a podcast, very interesting. I was watching Chucky Online, so them Mandem from the UK, and they were talking about, imagine like at your age, Andy, in about like 2 years or when you're like 29, you decide, you know what, I'm gonna be a bad boy. I'm gonna be a roadman. Fam, I think it's a bit too late for it, right?
At 29.
Yeah.
Is it ever too late though?
It was a very interesting conversation.
I don't think it's
No, I
ever too
agree.
late
There
to be
has
a
to be a
roadman,
cut-off
bro.
point.
Yeah.
Like for me, I ain't been a roadman for a long time. Because when you're on road, like when you're on road, this is not like belonging to the streets, as in
Yeah, please
your
define it
mentality.
for us. Yes, please
So
define
for
it for
me,
us.
roadman is a mentality. Your hustle is on fleek. Like you're going through, you have that steely mentality. You know what? But as you get older in life and you achieve more, you no longer and maybe it's a bad thing, but you no longer have those. Like for me, for example, I might say to you that I used to hustle on the corners, right? But at my big age, you think I'm gonna look back and say, man, I miss those nights we were on the corner. Oh hell no!
Because- the same definition you're working with?
Yeah, it's the same one because they were talking about, yo, you can't be at that big age and you're out here calling people to bust you out of jail. Like you love the police that much. You know what I mean? As in, what the fuck? Bro, as in at that particular point, and they were saying you probably need to have gotten some assets that work for you. You know. So anyway, coming from all of that to friends with benefits, fam, I feel like this is actually not something people in their 20s are very successful at doing. I feel like people who are older actually do it more.
Right.
Because yeah, fam,
tell.
your pool, and G can attest to it, and these other guys over here.
Oh, I'm there. Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
G,
He's speaking
yeah.
for you.
Bro, there's a whole ascending order.
Okay,
there's
so
guys,
there's
you know,
Calvin,
yeah.
There's Ali,
There's
and
Austin
there's
who's
G.
on the camera, Arnold, Grouchy, everybody. So, fam, as you get older, your dating pool kind of does decrease, especially for women.
Okay.
For men, bro,
It's the opposite.
even at 40, you could be out here. If you want to be with these 25-year-olds, sour.
Right.
You get. But women in their 30s, bruh, they will tell you, listen, I just want
I disagree,
some.
though.
What?
No.
Women in their
I just want
fucking
some.
30s.
No, let him finish. I
Mid-
just want
early
some.
30s, late 30s.
No, 30s all the way up until 35 when they're fucking sexy.
What do they want?
They know what the fuck they want. As in,
Oh, that's what you're saying.
yeah,
Okay, I wasn't listening.
yeah,
Yeah, go
they
on.
know what they want. They will tell you, listen, I don't want your shit. Listen, I can take you out on a date. I can do what? You get? So they know what they want. So that friends with benefits kind of situation, they do it with even greater finesse.
Right.
Not these
The
25-year-olds.
poetry, Calvin. I love
You get?
it.
True.
They don't,
I'm here
these
for it.
25-year-olds could be Tom, Dick, and Sujin Jokona. You know?
Those are just hoes.
Yeah. You get? But these chicks know. So that's why I'm saying friends with benefits, the rules. First and foremost, we saw a tweet. Shout out to, I dropped it in the group. Vinio. Man, he tweeted the best shit ever. And I think we should read it.
I think the number one terms and condition has to be don't catch feelings. But that's impossible because eventually, the more you smash, the more likely you are going to catch feelings.
Question though: are you going to smash someone you are not attracted to like that,
As in, it depends.
Is
On
it-
how, it depends.
or not?
What kind of question
See,
is that?
it depends.
No, because how I see it is, this is just me
Right.
as Andy. By the time I'm getting into bed with you, even if it's a friends with benefits kind of setup, I have to at least like you to a certain level.
Yeah.
You
I get that. Yeah.
So there's the possibility of either one of us catching feelings.
Okay. I'll take that.
And I feel like it's a necessary ingredient
Right.
to have a friends with benefit situation that's fruitful is relative. How did you find a friends with benefit situation as being fruitful? How
It's
what's the
fruitful
definition?
because you've smashed continually with no stress.
With no stress.
Yeah.
No without feelings.
and your friends as well.
No without feelings.
There's going to
This-
be a level of feelings though.
This is my point. It's okay to catch feelings, but handle your feelings.
Handle your bitches.
That too. Handle your hoes.
And handle your hoes.
Yes. So when it comes to friends with benefits, I want to nullify that idea of now you can't be out here catching feelings like that. Now, fam,
I'll
it's
give you that.
inevitable, bro.
Just handle your feelings. and
Handle your
hoes.
feelings. It's okay to catch feelings. Know the place that you're not about to get into a relationship with this person.
I want us to talk
Yeah.
about the tweet that you mentioned with Vinio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
what's the
Vinio
Shout
tweeted
out
and
to
said,
Vinio, long time, bro.
yeah, shout out to him. He said, if he hasn't asked, he's not your boyfriend. It's as simple as that. Never assume the person you're dating is yours. Nairobi assumptions are equals to premium gold tiers.
That's true.
Fam, you know, that tweet, you know, I saw it, right? Because shout out to Olympia. Olympia had actually shared it on her Instagram. That's how I found out about it. And I was just like, there's so many people who are actually in situations like that
Right.
where someone says, you're in a relationship with me
And you don't even know.
and you don't even know,
aware.
bruh. You know what I mean? And it happens to people, and people are different. There's people who will be like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. And there's
Roll
people,
with it.
yeah, they'll roll with it because they don't know how to ask, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? And then there's people who are like,
Fam,
shit,
Yo,
I
that
heard-
was not.
I heard a story yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? It was in the office actually. And someone was talking about how they met this chick and she was from abroad and the girl went back abroad. Well, while she was here, they smashed, blah, 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 kept in touch. She went back to her, whichever country she was from in Europe. She sent a ticket, like, yo, come and hang out.
Oh,
He was like,
word.
fuck it, let me go. He went.
Let me roll out.
He went to like the coffee shops there, met some fine honeys, and he went back home and said, yeah, I met some nice girls in the
coffee
thing
shop.
today." She's
Yeah.
like, I didn't fly you all the way here for you to be chatting up to chicks and stuff.
Let's talk about
And,
that.
and then, at the end of the day, when he came back to Kenya and he's just doing his own thing, she called him and she's like, yo, I think we should break up. And he was like,
Break up.
there's two things to talk about. That he was like, I could first of all have said I wasn't aware that we were in a relationship, or secondly, I could play like a typical man, like, oh, but why? What have I done?
Wow.
Of course, that's what he did, right? And
Yo,
that's it, yo.
let's talk about that, bro. as a man, where do you draw the line so that you don't get into a situation where a babe, and it's a fact, man, these people out here who are delusional, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think there's a line you can draw.
I mean, I'll go
I don't think-
mosquitoes
I
up
don't-
in this joint, bro.
I don't think there's a.
What? It's a fruit fly, bro.
Don't come here and kill my wildlife after leaving. Anyway, listen, I don't think there's a line you can draw, because I think sometimes it's the person who's delusional who's creating the narrative. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like what are you supposed to do? Go out there and say, like a placard and say, or go in there with a t-shirt, like my t-shirt, you get it?
We see you.
Slave.
We see you.
No slave, you get it? Yeah.
Smooth transition.
Anyway, yeah, but go out there with a t-shirt saying,
I am your boyfriend.
or I'm not your boyfriend. Nah, I think some people are just delusional, but man, them look out for that.
But those are actual conversations that get slept on a lot. And I think people actually really need to have them with whoever you're seeing. Bro, communicate. Before things are getting out here, you're getting buried. You're being told, but we've been together 6 months.
You
and you're
wake
like,
up and you find yourself trending on Twitter and you don't know what
You don't
bro.
even know why.
What's good?
You know another thing that's crazy as well? Check this out. So all of the questions today on the podcast are coming from listeners, right? This is a complete different spin. We got 2 messages from somebody in Sweden. First of all, it says, big hi to Calvin from a Kenyan babe in Sweden.
Calvin, I
That is-
told you they like you, bro.
But now they've asked us, how sustainable is the Nairobi metro system, the new railway system? Discuss in detail. As in,
this is where I come in. I love it. Yeah? Do you guys want me
Yo,
to proceed?
the fuck you know about the railway system?
Jack, nothing.
Bro, so it got launched 2 days ago or a day ago. So what they've done is this. What they've done is the railway coming into Nairobi. So a lot of what has happened is ever since the SGR came into play,
Right.
you'd either have to transit all the way down to Syokimau and jump onto the train. But when you're coming back, they have that train that at whatever time that goes in towards the CBD.
Okay.
So what they've said is this: there's a lot of traffic. A lot of people are wasting a lot of
A lot
man
of time
hours
in traffic, yeah.
in traffic. So there's a railway system that goes to literally whatever point. If you want to go to Kariobangi, there's one. You want to go to Karioko, there's one.
So is that going to be built or
It's already there. So what they've been doing is they've actually been weeding out,
Upgrading the track,
and what they've gotten. So we had some old, what do you call them? Engines. So we've now gotten diesel engines,
So
and
now
they've been
you'll be able
testing
to
them
get
out.
A train from Syokimau to wherever you're going to go.
Yes, so you're coming in from Syokimau in towards the CBD. It goes all the way into the CBD. You're coming from Kasarani. There's one as well that comes in. So not all of them are going to start yet,
Right.
but they've started them. So that's phase one. The second one is the BRT system. If you've been on Thika Road, you know that the line that is, which I don't know who was thinking,
far right.
it's on the far right. What
Yes.
the fuck? That's supposed to be a speeding lane. You know what I mean? It should have been on this other side, because literally all the stages are on this side.
left.
Okay,
You
okay.
get on the left. So
Yeah.
that they didn't think about too well. So that's the second thing. So there's literally going to be a BRT system. If you're going up Thika Road, there's one. So you can either use the train going down towards Thika Road, or you can use the road. Or if you're going up Wayaki Way, the same as well. These are all decongesting measures.
How is this man not on radio? Like, how is this man not on radio? Because I didn't know anything.
I didn't know Jack
that
about
shit.
this too,
Like,
bro.
Like
Nada.
today, well, I was throwing like a curveball, and there's your answer, Nessie.
There you go.
In Sweden. All right. So many things to get through now. All through this week. I think I've kind of missed it, but there's been conversations about heartbreak. On
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah, on Twitter a lot.
So someone is asked here, I can't see the name, is asked, worst heartbreak stories. I had to think long and hard about this.
Why? Because there's many.
No,
Man, a bad
no,
man.
there's not many. There's not many. Like,
A heartbreak, bro, is nothing to think about.
no,
you know
no.
it.
No, but like some people have been heartbroken more than once.
How many times have you been heartbroken, Z?
Can I finish my questions on it before you throw them back at me?
Okay.
So, worst heartbreak stories. Let's start with Andy.
Oh, wow.
Worst heartbreak story.
Yo, are we getting into this for real?
Fam, I don't even want to go down this road.
Damn.
I don't want to go down this road.
Proceed, man. That's why they love us, because we keep it real. That's what I've come to realize.
Wow.
G, are you okay? Are you okay over there?
No.
You don't look like you're okay.
Everybody hurts.
Alright, so damn. Up close and personal.
Uh-huh.
This is like Citizen
This is
TV.
hard. This is hard.
We're going to get up close and cast personal with your best
Close and
politician.
candid.
All right. Andy,
Anyway,
proceed. So what happened?
Fam. All right, let me go first.
please do.
Wow.
I wasn't ready for this.
So, I wasn't ready for this either. I think my worst.
Hold on. I got to do it for the gram.
No, this is not for the gram. This is definitely for YouTube. This is for YouTube. This is
Okay.
not for the gram.
Uh-huh.
Who's that? Is that the chick who messaged Calvin? Oh, Andy.
What?
Oh, Andy's heartbreak story. So Grouchy just showed us a picture of
Don't let me
Andy's
see that, fam.
heartbreak story, but we'll leave it there. Let's continue.
Oh, we got the juice.
Seeing you after
So-
this, bro.
My heartbreak story basically was put the phone down, bruv. This is not for
we're
the
for
gram.
real, bro.
Put the phone
No, no,
down.
no.
If guys want to see this,
No,
they go
this
to
is a
YouTube.
trailer. This is a trailer.
No trailer. So heartbreak story. The worst one for me was a time where a chick I was dating ended up. Oh fucking! I forgot about that one. There was the one with the weed man.
Oh, the weed one. You given me
The
that
weed-
story
I've given you
before.
that story
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
There's always a weed guy
yo.
There's always a weed
Which one
guy
do you want?
You
somewhere.
were selling
So
the
the weed-
joint
the
and
weed-
giving her
the weed
the
one was
J.
bad.
Both of them, bro.
So
Both
the
of them.
basically the weed one was like I had this chick and she used to date this weed man, right? My weed man,
What you doing all day? I'm smoking.
fam. So
With your weed
basically-
guy.
Yeah, no, she used to date the weed guy before me,
Ah.
right? But end of the day, even throughout,
So G,
throughout our
let me
relationship-
ask you this.
I
never
know,
gonna
I
get
know.
there, don't
As
you?
in,
was
you
young.
ever thought
I was
that you could
young.
get her off of the J, off of the joint? No way.
You knew it.
As in, please.
But in hindsight,
As in, you be buying flowers and shit. All she does is just gives her the joint.
Fam.
You know, the
In
joint,
hindsight-
however you want to
no,
take
in
it.
hindsight, in hindsight, I was dumb because.
So what kind of joints was
I
she
never-
giving
I know,
her?
but let me tell you
No,
how
no,
I know.
it's an honest question.
Whose story is this? Let me finish.
Was
right?
she giving her the slims or the farties?
No, you know over there when you buy weed, you don't buy it like rolled already. You buy it like just roll it yourself.
bag.
Right, you buy a bag.
Thank God.
But you got to think about it. Like in hindsight, I got to say to myself, she loved weed too much to let go of that weed dick. You see what I'm trying to say? So that was
call it
stupid.
weed
That was
dick?
one. That's the same chick who robbed me.
there's more.
There's a hood rat.
Fam, woke up. You know this, and you know this is the days of man's got jewels, man's got gold. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Woke up the house
Carrots.
was empty,
Fam,
bro.
you know what? I don't know what a heartbreak is, bro.
Yo, so that was, but
That's
that wasn't,
one.
That wasn't the real heartbreak. The worst one.
There's more.
There's a lot more.
Was that
Worse, huh?
the airport one?
No. Let the man
No,
tell.
the airport one that was bad.
That was
Jesus
bad,
Christ.
bad. Oh shit.
But the second worst one was the one where she smashed a friend of mine. So the worst thing about it was this. So end of the day, let's say me and you are friends, right? So end of the day, you have this new chick and blah 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 and whatever, and you know, first of all, you're keeping her on the hush until you've worked out credentials and stuff. So then it's like, yo, come meet my boy Calvin. So we got to dinner. Actually, we went to a pizza place. You know, we were broke those days. It was like a pizza.
And that's a
Express.
big deal. Bringing your
Like-
lady to meet the man.
Yeah.
then.
So Calvin's there. So I'm like, yo, X, this is Calvin. Calvin's like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Blah, 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 blah. Not knowing
There's
that those
something
two
going
each other knew each
Oh,
and
knew
were
each
smashing.
other. Oh shit.
other and were actually
No,
smashing.
give them an Oscar, bro.
damn.
Like they acted that shit out like a
Best picture.
movie.
Best supporting
you look
role.
back.
Fam, like,
And
like, can you
Jesus
imagine?
Christ.
It's like big conversation. Da, 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 da. Like I'm thinking that they're meeting for the first time.
That time you're
End of
just
the day
like
now, when-
mteja wa nambari uliopiga.
When you're breaking up now and you're like, why? It's like, yo, man, I'm going to Calvin. Like,
that's foul.
bruh, I was fucked up. I can't even lie.
That's foul. That's the worst.
Yeah, but that shit can't happen to me now, though.
Your friendship, I'm guessing, with your friend went south as well.
like that.
That shit can't happen to me now. Those were young days, young stupid days. Now I'm
Man.
the fucking cunt.
Bro, you know,
The equation.
you know
Paid
what?
back.
You know what? I got sent the most funniest tweet, and this tweet is like from 2018.
Right.
So, like you said on Twitter, guys have been talking about breakups a lot this week, but the guy spoke about like breakups, and he was like, "Bruh, you be out here texting the chick like, yo, my mom misses you."
Oh wow.
My mom
You know what I
misses
mean? As in the farm, the home even spoke about how he even went to a point where he was picking up the mom's phone and texting the chick and saying, "I can't believe you're done with my son."
What?
Yo,
That's psycho, bro.
yo,
psychotic.
like he was out there like, yo, sending her food, you know, all of these different kind of things that people never used to do.
He lost a good
You know,
thing.
heartbreak is that thing, but when you do around what you do around heartbreak, that shit is that's a whole
Mad
episode.
shit.
That's a whole
episode, yeah.
episode right there. My worst heartbreak. Oh man, I've had a couple, but I think also in regards to like me being mature and all, man, there's some shit I've just done that's fuck out.
I
of this
love how
world.
we're just putting it out there. I
You
was
know what I
young.
mean? No.
wasn't
There's
mature.
some
I get
things.
it, though.
There's some things that I look back and I'm just like, Calvin, what the actual fuck? You had that shit good, but there was just. I'm not gonna blame the devil.
Insert Jay-Z song cry. I can't see
It's coming down my eyes, but I gotta
I'm
make
gonna
the song cry.
Yeah.
Like I just look at some women I've dated and I'm just like,
and some bullshit you've done.
yeah, some
Do you have
bullshit,
those
and
moments
yeah,
when
like
you
you're
sit down
like,
and you think to yourself,
what the actual
"Fucking hell."
fuck?
Yeah,
As in,
I-
you know, you
that
just
happens
think
to me a
about
lot,
it.
by the way.
You're just like, fuck.
That happens
And
to
you
me a
know,
lot.
the craziest thing is, a lot of women will tell me, "You're actually a very decent guy," and then I went and did some fuck all.
Do you know what though? I get that, for Calvin, but you must have. There's at least one woman that you have pissed off, and let me tell you
That's the
why.
story we want,
And then,
bro.
no, but let me tell you why. Because yesterday, like I had the most random conversation, and I'm sure you, I almost screenshotted it. Actually, I screenshotted it to send it to you, but I didn't send it to you because like I don't want this smoke. But let me read it.
Now you want the smoke.
No, I'm just gonna read it. So basically, right? It says,
Who is this?
so this is random. This is random, right? Yesterday at 7:32, and it's like, so I get a message, and she says, "I have a question." So I reply, "I have an answer."
Oh.
So she says, "Did Calvin leave the show because he's trash?" So I've said, "Trash in what sense?" And she says, "As a person." And I've said, "As you can see, he's not trash." I said, "Nah, he decided to switch things up." And she says, "We can agree to disagree." Interesting. And I'm like, yeah. And that was in the conversation.
Who the fuck is that?
I'll show you after. Like,
No,
Calvin.
just show me right now. Let me
No.
see that. The
don't want
reaction
that
needs
kind
to
of
be on the
smoke.
video.
no, I'll show it to you when we
He,
finish. man.
he don't want that kind of smoke.
It
Calvin,
was-
is this your
I-
rep out
I was
here?
actually going to show it. Andy, look, you can see it's not actually, it's actually real. It's a real yeah, she's not that. Oh, God, I shouldn't say that.
Also, who are you talking to, bro?
Just a chick.
Okay. So
Anyway,
was that your
anyway,
story?
Bruh, you know, the craziest thing is this, right? Craziest thing is
Calvin
this.
trash.
Bruh, you know, for me, the one thing that I've come to admit about myself is this. Fam, I've lived life. I actually have.
Right.
You get, I've done some loads of good shit. I've done some stupid shit as well.
Okay.
But the one thing that I love about all of it, I've learned a lot of my lessons, right? And there's so many times where I've always been one of those people. I never think about a lot of my past. I'm always thinking about, okay, how to evolve. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What do I need to do? But bro, yesterday I was having a conversation with myself, and fam, I am seriously, honestly, and I'm going to say it at the podcast, bruh, I've gotten to that point where imagine I'm actually ready to settle down.
But you keep on saying that though.
No, this is actually me.
He hasn't come out clearly
No,
like
no,
this
no.
before and
Fam,
said it.
I
as plainly.
honestly, I'm tired of that shit.
Is that you just covering yourself because of
No,
what
no,
I've
no,
just
no.
said?
It's
Is
not
there
about
someone?
that. It's not about that. It's honestly, let me tell you, the moment of truth is always when you're in the shower.
Post-nut clarity.
No.
By the
No.
way,
I'm just
speaking about
checking.
showers, so I asked on air this
Yeah.
week how long men should spend in the shower. Fam, there are men out there who spend half an hour in the shower.
Doing what?
Fam, don't ask me.
No, sometimes, yes, not all the time.
The fuck can you do in the shower for half
No,
an
showers
hour?
are therapeutic, bro. Just standing under the shower,
Fam,
it's more therapeutic.
I have
you know
dreadlocks.
how
I
long
wash them
first-
I
occasionally.
have twist outs, bro.
No, but mine are longer than yours, and so
buy
are a lot of other
buy
things.
a shower cup.
Okay.
Fine, buy a shower cup, stand under the shower, bro.
bro, I don't care if your locks are as long as Damian Marley's. Bruh, half an hour in the
Half an
shower.
hour is
Doing
long,
what?
bruh. Half an
It's
hour is long.
therapeutic, bro.
Do the what? Stop.
Just close your eyes.
What are you doing?
Stand, listen to some Celine Dion. I don't know.
Andy,
No.
for fuck's sake, get serious.
Fam, listen. Arnold, how long can you spend in the shower?
10, 15 minutes.
What the fuck? That's luxury
15.
right there. Even
Exact-
if
wait.
even if I'm on holiday, I'm in fucking Diani or Sijui Watamu or
Grouchy.
Majlis or some shit.
How long for you? 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
You, Austin. Real low men.
Yeah,
5 minutes,
What about
6
you?
minutes. What is your story?
fam. At 5:30 in the morning, why would I want to spend more time?
You're not waking up early nowadays, bro. You can wake up whatever time. Okay, maybe
It's
even
not been three fucking
on.
days.
Don't you guys enjoy your showers?
Bro, it's
no.
been,
Don't you guys enjoy your
I've done
showers?
close to enjoy your showers doing what? I enjoy life. I don't enjoy showering.
I enjoy water,
I shower, bro. Listen, the KPI of showering is, and for
KPI.
everybody who knows, when I say KPI, key performance indicator, get clean. Kwani, past 2 minutes. See, you're clean, I'm clean.
No,
Ah,
2 minutes
fam,
is
now
too
you're-
short.
No,
stretching
bro.
it, bro.
No, 2 minutes. Bro, do you guys want to do
Me,
this
I
practically?
think- I
The
think-
mics are open shower edition.
I can go and shower. I'll be back in a minute. No, what I'm trying
You've
to say
showered
is
on the show before.
in like what 4 minutes.
He takes
No, bro,
probably
come
5-6 minutes to shower.
So what are you trying to tell me? You're lasting longer during sex than showering.
First of all, stop projecting.
That would be offensive as
Stop
fuck.
projecting, first of all. Second of all, ain't nothing wrong about a man spending 30 minutes in the shower.
I've got
nothing
what?
wrong.
Fam,
Enjoy the goddamn shower,
The
bro.
only person I know, the only person.
this is
hold
not
on, hold on, hold
toxic masculinity, is it?
on. Hold on. The only person I know who spends an eternity in the shower. He's a retired guy. He's 92 right now. He's called Big G, aka my grandfather, Mr. Gedaiga. That homie is in the shower a good 35.
Because he's moving slowly.
Yeah. No, but it's been a thing ever since he was like.
Because he's moving slow.
Man even sings and shit. He's just like,
What's so funny about that? He's moving. And
Then
like,
he's like-
What's funny about that
then
is
he's in
there
the
was
shower.
no good way of saying it.
Imagine
But
if
it's true.
play out that one. Oops, I dropped the soap. Imagine now him bending.
He moves slowly.
moving
Wow.
slowly. He's 92,
The streets are
man.
fast, bro. No, still, at the end of the day, it doesn't harm to take 30 minutes in the shower, bro.
Bruh, so how long are you guys taking when you got a shorty in the shower?
Say that again?
When you have a chick in the
When
shower?
you're showering with someone.
Yeah.
As long as it takes,
as long
bro.
as it takes. That's
There's
fine.
no time like
But if you're
I
on
paid
your
the water
own,
bill, I paid for my
No.
electricity.
By the way,
Fam,
no.
you have 11 units left.
Fam, I'm postpaid,
She's here
bro.
for unit. She's here for movie night.
Oh, man.
Bro, and KPLC can be a bitch. They
But
wouldn't.
anyway.
I'm
I don't know about
postpaid as
tokens,
well.
bro.
I'm postpaid as
Yo,
well.
back to that whole heartbreak story. Yo,
We were going back there. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you one time, man.
There's a heartbreak that really sent me to the gutter, bro. Like, when you're talking about heartbreaks, that's when you even realize the other relationships you were in weren't actual relationships.
Right.
This one, at my young age, and this was a couple of years ago, I knew that this is going to be the mother of my children. Big mistake.
Fam, your voice is even jittery. Fuck.
Is it?
God, like mother of my child.
I'm about to break down, bro. I'm about to break down. This person, you are convinced that, I'm locking you down. You're going to mother my children.
Guantanamo, right?
Mad,
No water,
bro.
nothing. Just waterboard her.
Maximum. Like everything, bro. Until you realize that you could be at different places at the same time in life. And again, I think age does have a part to play in that your age will always show up at some point. It's given. Even I myself, as Andy Young, I have dealt with older women before, And there's some incidences I look back and I'm like, damn, my age really showed there. And that wasn't a good show, you know. So all these factors combined, and it was the longest relationship I've ever been in. Fam, the moment it ended, I felt like I was grieving. And I remember I was even talking to my mom. I told her, I don't feel like I just broke up with someone. I feel like I legit lost someone. I grieved, bro. That's how bad that breakup was.
Everybody hurts sometimes.
So do you guys still talk?
We used to occasionally. Nowadays, we just drifted apart. Yeah,
Damn.
c'est la vie, man.
Fuck
Let life
heartbreak
happen.
though. Break hearts.
Nah, I'm not-
But you know what?
Like,
But you know what,
terrorize.
bruh? As in, I was thinking about.
Man, make the whole tone of the podcast go from
I know, bro.
Sami Kiani to super cold Eldoret. You know what I
You
mean?
know, balance.
You know, I
You
was
have to
thinking.
balance,
I actually got asked this question. So, how do you like get over breakups this week? And man, I had some dumbass answers for that shit.
How'd you get over yours?
Fam, me I just think about toys. To be honest,
By toys.
as in
mean-
just distractions.
Okay.
Talking about fucking sex toys. Bro.
No. Like you called a bike a toy the other day.
Yeah, but that is it's here now, but it wasn't there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So that's your outlet. That's your channel.
But I'll start thinking about those kind of things. I'll spend more time like, you know, handling the remote, watching TV, those kind of things. Things that can help me like zone out, literally. You know.
What about you, G?
I wasn't even listening. Sorry. How to get over? How to
yeah,
get over?
yeah.
No. It's just another stupid message from work, man. How to get over?
How do you
Yeah.
present continuous
Yes.
me,
tenses?
Yes.
I guess it's called the holistic whore phase.
Holistic whole phase.
Basically,
Wow.
the holistic whore.
Please. You
told me to speak for
call it
myself, bruv.
holistic.
You didn't tell me to speak for Calvin. or speak
No,
for
I'm
Andy.
just like I feel like I know you
I
a
think
bit.
if
I love this bromance,
if
baby. I
am-
love this bromance.
If I'm gonna, and I haven't been heartbroken for a while, but I know, thinking back to those days, sniper business,
Sniper business.
sniper business.
How so?
Yo, on the
Came from afar?
podcast, on the podcast, we need to talk about one day where we did the show and G was distracted as fuck.
By
I don't know what happened. You will talk about this. And guys, remember, when I dangle this story, you guys need to send messages to G and you guys need to tell him we need to hear that story. It was one fine morning where we were doing the show and my man realized he'd left a phone in the house. And they happened to be a passenger. Yes. Ask him. We need to talk about that story.
We
Because
need
that
the tea,
show,
bro.
that show ended. Yo, man's a professional. I know he's done it for a mighty long time, but that was
he wasn't
live.
it.
You know,
wasn't it.
you know, like the boss says, you will be fired if you don't stick all the way to the end. Guys, like, okay.
You're a bastard. You're a bastard. I don't remember specifically, but I do remember.
No. That's for another episode.
Okay,
We're gonna keep them coming back.
Leave it. That's fine. Let's move on. Right. So,
Marinating. It's marinating now.
Mad.
you're a cunt for bringing that. I didn't even remember that one, but that was
Oh,
that was a very funny morning. Something else that people keep on asking about, according to everything that because we're trying to do as much of them. How long have we been recording so far?
Yo,
It's about hour 15 or something.
Are you for real?
Yeah, they're about.
Jesus.
Huh?
Around
1
an hour,
hour.
yeah. Okay, cool.
1 hour 10 minutes.
We need to kill this soon, right? So another question that came up from you lot out there is about ghosting. Why do people ghost? Men and women ghost. What's the deal with ghosting? Discuss.
It's just lack of good communication skills. Period.
But you know what? I think that ghosting is a relatively millennial thing. Because you see, and let me tell you why what I mean when I say that, a relatively millennial thing, right?
Okay.
Is that, right, back in the day, you know, men are not the greatest, we're not the greatest communicators anyway. So we're coming out of a relationship would fuck up so many things, right? Like, you know, at the end of the day, the woman would end up hating the man, all that shit, because we didn't know how to communicate ourselves. So it was like when you broke up, it was like a complete car crash.
Yeah.
Men and women never sit down and discuss and say, oh, I think we should go our separate ways. It was always a car crash, bam. But mostly because men are poor communicators, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then now with this thing of this new millennial thing and Instagram and WhatsApp and all of these communication devices, fam, when you ghost somebody, right, you ghost them on so many levels. Fam, it can be you blue tick them. It could be you unfollow them on Instagram. It could be you don't answer your messages.
Blocked.
It can be you block them on Twitter, on calls, texts and calls. Like there are so many levels. So ghosting now is a actual act. As opposed back in the day, let's say that you fell out with this chick and you used to go to, I don't know,
Coco J.
Milan all the time. And you was at Milan every Thursday and she goes, Milan every Thursday. You'd say, you know what, man, I'm not feeling that Milan vibe. Let me go somewhere else just to avoid.
That's
Now you're just
terrible, bro.
kill. I don't get it. And it's fucking, I think it's cruel, bruv.
There's some. I have a friend who has a certain kind of anxiety that he goes through it whenever he bumps into someone he has history with, and he doesn't like it, especially in a social setup. Like you've gone to the club and then boom, oh, there's Nani. I had a thing with Nani a couple of months ago. Yeah, we stopped talking. It's kind of awkward. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm not having fun anymore. So rather than just go through all that and you don't know how to handle anxiety at that level, you'd rather not be in that situation at all.
Right.
So that's why people just end up ghosting. And as you're saying, it comes with a lot. Like you guys had a favorite sport, now you can't go to that sport.
Right.
Friends used to hang out with certain friends, now you can't hang out with certain friends again. You don't talk to certain people. I think it's too tiring. When it comes to ghosting, I don't think you can do it without the baggage it comes with. You have to accept that once I drop so and so, I'm dropping everything that came with them.
Right.
And you have to be okay with that. You can't be complaining later on, damn, maybe I was trying to bug something else, but since I ghosted Nani and they're close with Nani, now I have to find, nah. Just accept the fact that once you drop something, once you ghost someone, stay dead.
But
Stay dead, fam.
I think people have adapted differently, especially referring to what you were talking about. We're in a generation where you and your partner, significant other, fling, whatever, you guys follow each other on social media to know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, things are not like they were, right? The only way and the easiest way for you, and a lot of people are advised to do it, is just ghost them like that. You get? Because, bruh, if you speak to your parents and you talk about when they were dating and what, shit was different, bruh. You know what I mean?
Very different.
This was when you had to probably go to a call box to call a certain number and you have to tell them, I'll call this call box at 1. Now you know that Andy's number is 07 what. If I send him a DM, if I send him a tweet, if I call him, if I do what, there's so many ways to reach people, email what. So it only makes sense. Right. And people get over things differently. So if it's your way to do it, if it gives you peace of mind, guys go through it, man.
Wow.
And I
Guys,
don't think
guys are out here taking cough syrup to go to bed.
True.
I don't think
Some people taking gin.
I don't think people are mature enough to sit down and agree that, okay, I think whatever we had going on has served its purpose. It's best if we just go our own separate ways and move on with life. I want the best for you. You want the best for me. I mean, if we can make money somewhere in between, well and good. But our history isn't going to come in between whatever is between that and our future.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't think most people are there, or many people are there.
That's quite something, Andy. I think it's not as easy as said.
Yeah,
done.
But the
You know what I mean?
fact that people don't find it
bruh,
easy,
making money with all your exes and all, it's a bit tricky. Yo, we're gonna wrap this up.
No.
The laptop's about to actually die.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's fine. We have a backup recording there. We're not wrapping up
1%.
shit yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this can last longer than
1%,
most relationships.
right?
Yeah.
So, Miss Nyawira has said, and this is the final one we're going to take today, if any of you guys are looking to get into serious relationships, I have sisters and friends.
That's your call, Calvin. Who? Nyawera
Well,
again?
I think that's a great way to wrap up the podcast
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
But what I can say is, Nyawera, next time you send a question, you need to rephrase it and say, if any of you are looking to get into unserious relationships, you have sisters and friends. This has been the Mics Are Open. My name is G Money.
And the young.
And Big C. Who the fuck was that chick who sent that message?
I'll tell you, don't worry, man. We got you, man.
She kind of fine though. Is this your report here? Ati Calvin is
Fam,
trash.
let me tell you.
She said it plainly.
You know
it's trash.
the best thing about it is this. Those messages can never get into boardrooms where you're trying to actually get a CV.
Here we go. Fucking
know what I mean?
hell, man.
So-
You are right.
Mr.
Calm the
CEO.
fuck
You
down.
are right. He's
Mr.
always playing
CEO.
that card. He's
Fam,
always
listen,
playing that card, bro.
She said that you're trash. Embrace it.